so good, jumping in so long. Fire sets a dry wood, started off as nothing, now it's gold and it's all on you. With God as my witness, never had it so good, jumping in so long. Fire sets a dry wood, started off as nothing, now it's gold and it's all on you.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Madden 19 season begins today. Well, technically it began last week, but look, hear me out. I already had the audio recorded. The audio ended up getting destroyed. I was doing a live comm. Now I'm having to do a post comm because of that audio. I had the game last week due to the EA Access premiere, so that's the reason I was able to get it so soon. And I've been wanting, man, I've been dying to put this out already. But I had to edit everything together, and when my audio got screwed up, I kind of knew. I was like, oh man, like it's gonna take me a little bit. So that's why it's taking me so long to finally get this out here. But I'm getting back into Ultimate Team. I played Madden 18 last year. I was kind of doing no money spent series last year, but I just didn't upload enough, man. Like I just really didn't feel it with 18. Like it just kind of got boring like early on, and like this year with Madden 19, I mean, I don't know if it's a mix between getting the game so early or if it's just the fact that Madden 19 is just a more fun game than 18 was, to be honest with you. I mean, 19 still has some glitches that I've noticed and I've seen online, but overall, man, like I'm actually having a lot of fun playing this year's Madden. But I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last year, where I did a no money spent. I actually have a little twist that I'm going to add in that I won't really say too much until I actually put out some gameplay videos, but I want to put up more gameplay videos. It's a little hard, man, just working full time, being able to put out content, but I want to do it at least 3 times out of the week. As you see right here, we ended up pulling Trevathan. I already knew that I was going to pull Trevathan. I'm a Bears fan. So I already knew I was going to go for him, even though I already know there's a lot of linebackers that are in the game. And probably wasn't the best pick, but I mean, early on, powering them up, and you guys saw that now they actually have power-ups. So that's like a big thing in Madden 19 this year, with a lot of cards, with a lot of power-ups. I think a lot of the main players actually have power-up cards. As you see, we get to level 3. I think this is pretty much the same like last year as far as the leveling goes. You level up, you gain XP, and just doing objectives, stuff like that, which I thought was a pretty cool system. They kept that in here. We got Ben Roethlisberger, which, bro, like I don't even want to use this man. Like I already want to get like a better quarterback. Like this dude is buns, man. He's 65. He's a 65 overall. But yeah, everything you guys are seeing in this is all the highlights, I guess you could say. I try to grab the highlights, but I think I almost grabbed just everything that I did. So a lot of what you're gonna see is just what I pulled. These are all the Hall of Fame packs. This is what you got through EA Access Premiere last week for, I guess, kind of playing early. And this is what you got. You got this as well on Xbox and PS4. I think this was the $70 or the $80 copy. Through EA Access Premiere, you get it for $10 a month or $100 a year, which isn't a bad deal. With all the other games, you get to play like Battlefield 5 and stuff like that. But I wanted to try out Madden, man, to see if I like it, and surprise, surprise, I actually enjoy it. As you see, we have Jay Ajayi here. This is our loyalty reward pack, and bro, like early on at 83, man, with his stats, 82 speed, 84 excel, 85 agility, 77 carry. The elusiveness at 79 is kind of weak, and the 76 trucking, but a break tackle is at 80. I actually thought he'd be actually a little bit higher, man. I thought, well, I guess his elusiveness is where like I'm a little bit more surprised, because if I remember last year, man, this dude was breaking 200 some yard games. That elusiveness should be a little bit higher. And here we have Glover Quinn. I mean, I don't know. He's all right, but he's not anyone that you want to ride with for like the entirety of the season. And with this, like, again, like for some reason, like with free safeties, like especially him, he's like really slow, man. Like I could hold off on a different safety, but man, Brandon Cooks with the 87 speed, like enough said. Like there's not more you could ask for with 87 speed. And then we got the Zach Brown from the Redskins, and yo, low key, his stats are kind of crazy. 88 play rate, bro. Like you gotta have that, man. And Jimmy Graham is Jimmy Graham. I mean, 6'7". I think that Jimmy glitch is still a thing from last year. It's not really a glitch, but a lot of people run him as a fullback, man, and just do a dive on like the goal line. It's cheesy as hell. But then we have this DeMarcus Lawrence, man, and yo, this DeMarcus Lawrence to me is legit kind of dope. Like I don't mind having like DeMarcus Lawrence like on my line. Like I could definitely use him. I think his block shed is nice. I think his power move is all right too at 85. His finesse move is kind of weak, but I run a 3-4, so like I don't really care about that. Like I want more of a power move, and that's the other thing I'm trying to decide too. Should I go to a 4-3 or a 3-4 as we end up picking DeMarcus Lawrence here? Last year I did a 3-4. I like a lot of the plays out of there, but I haven't ran a 4-3, man, in years. I mean, I've been playing Madden since, I guess I'm showing my age. Like I remember back, like I don't know the age group that's gonna be listening to this, but I remember playing it on the game on the the GameCube. They had it on the GameCube, but I think even before that they had it. And I messed up here too, man. Like I messed up and I ended up picking DeMarcus Lawrence again in the packs. Like I didn't realize I had 3 of them, so I thought it didn't like accept it. So like I picked them again. So I'm like, oh shit, like damn, like all right, well now I gotta get Zach Brown. But it ends up working out because I can end up doing the Cowboys set later on for their Team Diamond. But like I was saying, Madden was even out like I think on the PlayStation 2. So man, I was like playing back then like NFL 2K5 days, and even before that, like I even remember Madden 01. I didn't really go back farther than that. I think that's the one that had Eddie George on the cover. I didn't really play Madden much before that, but I've been playing Madden for quite some time. And in the older in the more recent days, I was running more of 4-3, but it wasn't until like last year I started running the 3-4. And I used to run like the 4-6 Bears. You see here, we get Antonio Brown. This is what you get if you do the Hall of Fame edition. So, bro, you're going to see everybody with an Antonio Brown. Like, everyone that you play against is probably going to have a Antonio Brown, like, low-key for, like, the first, like, few months. So here's the Elite Hall of Fame Fantasy Pack. I think a lot of people had this glitch, right? So I think a lot of people were getting, like, 73s and whatnot. But when I ended up opening them, it was fixed for me. But I think this is like an easy choice. Like, I mean, who else you gonna pick, bro? We haven't had T.O. in a while, so like, I go and check out Rod Woodson. Like, yeah, you got nice speed. Yeah, you got nice excel. Yeah, your agility's nice. Man coverage, zone coverage, that's actually low-key nasty. 80 man, 80 zone. But now they have it to where, man, like you can end up getting these Hall of Fame players, like these inductees. They have it where you can do these sets going on right now, so you can still get those players. And they allow you to power them up higher than 85. Like I said, this is the new thing in Madden 19. It's all about power-ups. Can you power up your player, which makes it interesting. Even though like a lot of teams may be the same, they'll be different in ways because they power them up differently. You can give them different abilities and stuff like that. So it's really cool that they added that. But looking at TL stats, like, man, this is where I'm kind of like stuck, man, because I end up picking up TL here, right? Like, for sure. But I'm thinking like later on, like, because I do want to pick up that Rod Woodson, but like, now who do I power up? Like, I think having a good corner, like, early on is like really key. Like, really key. I mean, it's really key like every year, to be honest, but I don't know. I end up powering him up later on. I think I have him at like a 82, 83, something like that. I mean, he's good, but everything I've been doing is solos. Like, I haven't gone online yet, so who knows how good he actually is. As you see here, here's the training packs. So this is like I talked about with the powering up. This is what you use. You use these points to power up your players. And I mean, in the beginning, from doing your solos, you get a decent amount. I think I ended up having altogether like 600 something after doing the solos, or the most of the solos that I did. I still have to do the diamond stuff, so I haven't done all of them, but I just did the campaign, which that'll end up being the next pack opening. I'll end up doing that, all the campaign cards that I've gotten. Well, the more important stuff. I mean, there's some cards that I open, like for like the golds, like the wide receivers, like no one cares about that. But like the elite packs that you get from that, I'll probably end up doing a pack opening on that, and maybe the team diamonds if I can get it done with that really quick. But here early on, again, with the Hall of Fame pack, you get to pick 12 fantasy packs. It's the same thing like last year. They did the same thing. And because I know the Eagles and the Falcons have a lot of elite players and a lot of really good elite players, I was like, all right, let me go and try it. And boom, as you see it, we get Keanu O'Neal. I'm not even going to lie to you. Last year, I think I got Keanu O'Neal too from the same thing. Doing the 12 packs, I think I ended up getting Keanu O'Neal in like my second or third pack. But as you see him here, man, 86 pursuit, 74 man, 80 zone, 87 power. Bro, this dude is legit. And just doing some of the solos I did, he's nasty, man. He could lay the boom. And that's what I really like, too, about the hit sticks this year. Like, the hit sticks actually feel like hit sticks. They've done it to where when you actually make a hit, and look at this old goofy-looking twin ass. So, like, the way that they do it this year, and with the hit sticks, like, there's more feeling into it. Like, it's louder, obviously. They put more bass into it. That's really cool. I really enjoy it. And now they also have the core rookies. That's a thing. Now, those go into sets. You want to get those to get Saquon Barkley. I know a lot of people. I was done with Madden like 3 months in last year. So I didn't continue playing. But if you got the Saquon Barkley from like the rookie, I don't know what they called it, but like rookie premier stuff, you have a Saquon Barkley now that's like a 79 overall. And then upgrading with those rookies will allow you to get him to, what is he at? I think he's like an 80 something, I want to say. Yeah, you could get him to like a 80 something. I want to say maybe it's like a 85, 88, something like that. But yeah, I didn't do that, so it's gonna be a little bit harder for me. I don't know if I'll be able to get every single rookie card, because you have to get 75 through 79, and you have to get the 71s, and then you trade in the 60 overall silvers to get the set. You know how this goes, bro. Like, this is how the sets work. Like, they're very time consuming and they take a lot to do, which will be a little tougher in doing a no money spent, but I'm willing to do some of them. If I could get Saquon Barkley, I'll definitely do them, because I mean the running backs this year, like, a lot of people are saying the run-in's difficult, and for me, when I've been doing just some of the solos and doing the running, like, yeah, it definitely feels different. Like, you definitely have more weight when you take a step than you did last year. Like, last year you can just kind of do whatever you wanted, right? Like, there was really no foot planning. It was kind of all over the place. So now they've kind of done like foot planning, so it makes your burst that much better. It makes your cuts that much better. They have this system called the one cut. Now that's a thing now. Now you do a one cut when you're trying to break through the line, which is really cool. I don't remember what did I open here. I think I ended up going back to the Eagles again, man. Like, man, I've seen a lot of people pull like Eagles packs and like, we're getting elites, bro, and I like got no elites. Spoiler, got no elites from the Eagles packs. I think after this, I might have stopped going to the Eagles packs. Like, I think I just was like, yeah, bro, like, this isn't happening. Like, I'm not getting any elites from this. Yeah, so I think this was probably like the last one I did. I might have gone back to the Falcons packs, or I might have gone. I think I might even open a Bears pack if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we'll go back to the Jags. That's right. And I'm going to open a Jags pack, and you're about to see we finally get our second elite out of the pack, and who's it gonna be? It's not Andrew Norwell, that you bum. It is, boom, Malik Jackson, man. And look, this is really cool, man. Like, as you can see, now they have with these packs where you can actually pull players that have like a coin reward. And for example, Malik Jackson, he has a 40K coin reward. And he's actually not a bad D tackle. to be honest. But I know I could get a better D tackle later on. I mean, he's good. He has a decent power move. But yeah, man. I think I ended up selling him later on. I don't think I'd do it right here, but I end up selling him later on. But yeah, like that's like your platinum quick sell, which is cool, man, because some of these really high overall elites can go for 160k, 200k. I was seeing with some of the limited edition cards going for 500k quick sell, which is crazy. So yeah, that's really cool that they added that. I think that really does a lot, man, for no money spent players. Like if you're a no money spent guy and you're just open random packs that you get out, whether you go to the market and just buy with coins and you get one of those, man, like paying 7,500 for a coin pack and then ended up getting a 40k or 60k, 100k, 200k pull from a quick sell like that is dope. Now, granted, the odds, which we could get into, because that is now a thing. They're talking about probabilities, and I mean, let's be honest, bro. Like, it's not really telling you odds as we get another Andrew Norwell. It's not really odds. Really, all it's telling you is that, look, like, once you pull this and we get a Calais Campbell, which I may end up using him to power up. I like him, man, but the Jags run a 4-3, so that's where I'm kind of in a toss-up. Like, I don't know if I want to do 4-3. Do I want to do 3-4? I'll end up figuring it out. But yeah, like I was saying, it's not really odds. It's just really like, this is the probability of what you're going to get out of this pack. Like, it's not saying, like, if I go and pull 100 packs, after each pack that I actually pull, I'm guaranteed to get, you know, I have a 28% chance to get an 85 overall. It's not going to be each pack that you actually do that you're going to get that. What's going to happen is it's just saying that, yeah, the chances that you can get this type of player, but it doesn't mean each time you do it, you're going to get one of those. It's just, this is not how it works. So, and it doesn't like multiply your odds either. Like, you can't just keep pulling pack after pack after pack and like, oh, I'm eventually going to get this. Like, nah, it just doesn't work like that, man. Like, if it was like that, they wouldn't be making any money. So be careful with doing that. I mean, for those that are spending money, because I mean, it's always a risk. It's always a chance every time, man. It's Ultimate Team. Like, this is what they do. Like, it's a chance we get it, it's a chance we don't. 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna get it. So 3 more packs that we have left. Trying to think, who did I end up picking here? I might have gone Patriots, or I went Jags. I think I go Jags here, and then I go Patriots again. I'm chasing. I got one elite out of the Jags. Now I want another elite. Let's see if I can get another elite. But yeah, we get a Monte Crockett again. Seen that bum one too many times. O'Shea Hennessy, my guy. And then we got a Ben Koyak and Carol Phillips. So trash after trash after trash. And then yeah, so we got 2 left to pull from here. And yeah, man, like, these are really cool. Like, to do the Hall of Fame and to have something to start with, like, this is pretty dope. I mean, it starts you off early on. You have a decent or somewhat decent team. I mean, you ain't gonna be OP or nothing, but I mean, it gives you something to work with the solos, because like early on the solos aren't really too bad, but I know later on, like, the solos can like low-key get kind of crazy. So I mean, it's kind of cool that you can have a decent amount of players to do the solos later on. I haven't ran into anything crazy like as far as kicking. I remember last year that was like the big thing. You wanted to get a really good kicker that can kick 40 yards, because like some kickers couldn't even kick that far or beyond 40 yards plus. And I haven't really noticed that, but I haven't really come across that yet. I'm probably gonna see that in the gauntlet, which I'll end up doing later on. To be honest, man, I just barely unlocked it. Probably like a couple days ago, maybe. Like, I've been playing this kind of off and on. Like I said, I work full time, so for me to get as much content's been tough. That's why I actually, if you guys want to check it out, I've been doing the long shot homecoming. No comm on that though. Like, I figured, man, people would just enjoy to sit back and just watch it. So I've been doing those, so definitely check those out as we hop into our elite fantasy packs. And bruh, this is like easy, man. Like 83 trucking, 75 break tackle, 79 carry. Gotta get Leonard Fournette. Mix him in with Corey Grant. Bro, look at Corey Grant's speed, 89. Did you catch that? Boy has 89 speed. That's crazy. That's crazy. I could definitely use that. It's going to be my little 1-2 punch between those two. And I'll tell you what, man. Leonard Fournette is nasty. That card is nasty. For being an 80 overall, he's pretty good. I want to try him online to see, like, all right, you know, everyone's nasty when they're playing against a computer, but like it's a whole nother thing when you actually play against somebody. But yeah, I want to make sure that my team's at least halfway decent before I start going online. But I do have some really interesting ideas that we can do for the No Money Spent series. Really cool, really interesting. As we see here, we got Jimmy the Goat Garoppolo. I ended up picking Jimmy G because I need a quarterback. I'm not using that 65 Ben Roethlisberger. That boy is cheeks. But Garoppolo is 82 throw power, 81. What is that? What is that? Throw short accuracy, and the medium accuracy. They've changed this a lot. Like those weren't there last year. Like there wasn't a short accuracy, a medium accuracy, and a deep accuracy. Like that wasn't there last year. So that's pretty cool that that's there. But yeah, we ended up picking up Jimmy G, the porn star stalker. That's my boy. But yeah, man, we're going to go ahead and generate best lineup, best team overall. And there we go. Buns. But I mean, we're 76 overall, which actually isn't too bad, to be honest with you. I mean, that's really not bad at all. But yeah, man, that's a look at the offense. We got an all gold offensive line. You can't be mad at that. And then, yeah, here's our defensive players. We have Brown. We have Danny Trevathan, Keanu O'Neal. And, yeah, like I said, I ended up selling Malik Jackson. Really not going to use him. Rather have the coins for him, to be honest. So, I'm not really sweating that. But, man, appreciate you guys checking this out. If you guys do enjoy it, man, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. If the audio's kind of trash, I apologize. I use a Blue Yeti. It's been kind of messing up. I need to buy another mic. If the audio's bad, the audio will be better next time. But check out more Madden Ultimate Team from me, and also check out some more of the long shot. I'm going to put some more of that out. But appreciate you guys rocking with me. I'll check y'all later. Till next time. Peace.